Everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. Today I'm doing week 30 of Margarete Miller's 2022 volume 2 52-week collage challenge, hashtag 2022 planner 30. I'm afraid I'm a day late uploading it and doing it, so this is Tuesday. I would normally have done it by now and uploaded it yesterday, because I always do it on a Monday, but we've just come back from a long weekend, Friday to Monday, camping with our 10-year-old grandsons, Harry and Arthur. And to be honest, when we got back last night, after dropping both boys off, we really did not have the energy to actually do anything, so I do apologise. Anyway, this week, instead of 5 prompts and a bonus, we have: what do you think of what do you think of when you imagine a secret code? Is it a string of random numbers? Is it a strange looking alphabet? Is it symbols in a strange order? Create a collage with something that could look like a secret code. This is quite a difficult one in a way for me. I mean, everyone knows what a secret code is, but I think when it comes to trying to put it down, you know, in secret code format, then it's a little bit different. So anyway, we're using the craft ring-bound, spiral ring-bound scrapbook. So I found some things out. I've got an old dictionary page, which is all about telegraphy and signalling alphabets. So these were often used for messages being sent, and one of the most famous ones is Morse code, so it's a ... for the alphabet, so we can use some of that in the background. I've got this lovely piece of digital sort of paper that has got sort of mysterious ruins on it, and I just kind of like that, so I thought maybe we'd use that as a bit of background. And then I've just got various bits and pieces, so I have got the Morse code alphabet, the ... for each letter. I've got a lock for, you know, top secret things to be locked away. I've got a heading, top secret. I've got an alphabet that I've always been fascinated with, and that is the Viking Runic alphabet. I do have a set of rune stones. Each stone has one of these markings on it, but they all signify different letters of the alphabet. So, you know, a coded word could be used with those. And then this is a secret decoder that you can make. So you have a wheel and you have all the segments are the 26 letters of the alphabet. And then you have a smaller circle that goes in the middle of that one, and you could put a brad in and make that yourself. And that sort of, they correlate to these letters. So you pick a letter on the outer wheel, and then you pick a number on the inner wheel, and then you turn the inner wheel so that the number, so say for instance, if you picked letter M for mother and say number 21, so that would be M21, then you could turn the wheel once it's on there so that the number 21 lines up with the outer wheel letter M. It's quite complicated, although it probably sounds more complicated than it is. And then, so 21 also corresponds with R. So, then you write down your messages. So for each letter of your message, you find the character on the outer wheel and write down the letter. So in other words, if you wanted to write something with an M in, it would actually be, the secret code would be the R. That's how it works. I hope that's kind of made a bit of sense, but possibly not. So, I mean, I could cut these out and make a little wheel with them. We'll see. Okay, and I've just got various bits of stickers. There's part of a sticker that says, what is it? And I've got some numbers. My mind doesn't want to work because I just finished work. Some number stamps, cling stamps, and I've also got the Tim Holtz alphabet and number stencil, so we can use those. Got one of these arrow stickers, or in fact I've got two. I've taken the border off that one, and I've also got some number kind of self-adhesive stickers. So got a few things that we can use, so let's just get on with it. And I'm just going to randomly, you know, put things where I kind of feel like putting them, rather than, you know, going into big detail about it today. So I'm so tired. And who, you know, I've forgotten how energetic children can be. I mean, they're both 10, there's 3 months between them, and they're absolutely delightful, and it was just so lovely to spend quality time with them both, you know, and you can actually, you know, hold a proper conversation with them at this age, so it's really, really nice. So let's just tear some of this off and see what we can do with this. Let's see if we can tear some of this down. Actually, I need the heavier ruler for this, I think, and maybe I need to just, I'm better right-handed if I do it from the right hand side, because I am right-handed, so that's better for me. And I'm just going to tear off some bits to take off the straight edges. Really, this is very heavy, this ruler. It's actually one my husband gave me, that he's a electronics engineer, so he used to use that at work, and he said he didn't need it, so offered to donate it to me. Right, okay, let's put these to one side. So I just want to get the background stuff down. I'm going to use my glue stick and my glue book, which is a lot smaller now, thinner than it was. Oops, a bit of scrap paper from another project. I'm just going to actually just pop this whole piece down, I think. And I'm going to kind of, I don't know, put it off to the, off-centre it, or, you know, I can't speak today. Totally burnt out. So maybe we will just take this down a bit, maybe have something, just a few things. That one, I think that would be enough. I've got a bit of glue on my finger, so I didn't want to waste it. So I don't want to think too hard and long about this. So I'm going to pop that there. And then I'm going to tear down that edge. I haven't been inking around anything today, but I will ink around this. It's quite pronounced white edge. And we can have that up here, I think. So how is everyone doing? Keeping busy, I hope. Enjoying your crafting, collaging, whatever you're doing. So I'm just going to use my vintage photo just to take the kind of white areas off of this. And I'm going to stick that down. I'm just going around this because it's got quite a bit of weight around it because it was cut from one of my collage books. So maybe we'll put that there. Okay, and cut some of this off. And I do like the rune ones, so just wondering whether to just tear that in half and have the top half maybe. I'm not going to think too long and hard today about where I'm placing everything. I just want to try and go with the flow, you know. When I think about things, I don't know, it just ruins the flow, I think. Okay. So I want something in there, so I think what I'm going to do is, I don't think this is the size of this. If this was the size of this circle punch, then I might be tempted, if I had it round the right way, to just pop it out that way, but it's not quite, so I'm going to have to cut round it. And hope it looks like a circle when I've finished. There's all sorts of ways of making secret codes. You know, there's so many different ways. You know, you can write backwards and then have a mirror with it in. Oh, let's just cut it out by hand. And then there's all sorts of kind of historical codes. So there's the Enigma Code machine that was used at Bletchley Park in World War II to decipher secret codes coming from Germany. And just going to get my awl and make a hole. See if we can. I'm going to go through centre there and the centre there, and then I think you are supposed to put this one on the very top, because it's got that little notch in it just there. I don't know if you can see that, there's a little notch, and oh, there we are. And I think that when it spins round, I mean obviously this would be better on card, but this is just literally for this collage. So I'm just going to pop out that notch. Right. Try and tidy as we go along. Okay, so I just popped the oil back, didn't I? And I needed it, so there we have the oil. Right, let's see if I got a small brad, a very tiny one in here. And I have got some really teeny tiny ones, but I bet you that they're all down here at the bottom. I don't like rummaging down to the bottom of this. This is how they arrived in this little case. Just grab the first little one we can find, regardless of whether it's colour or not. There, that will be fine. I must admit, I've added a few more into that since I've had it, so that's probably why it's a bit full up. See, so that hides that inner line of numbers, which is quite good. This is the sort of thing we would have made at school. So just pop that down, give that a press down. So say I wanted to write I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to stick it on here. Yeah, I am just going to stick it there, I think. Maybe we just tear that off so we know what that actually is. Or we're just going to tear the title off. I'm not bothered with those instructions. Right. Yeah, so I'm a bit behind now this week. So I'm going to put that there, I think, like that. And let's use a bit of collage. Well, it's the collage tacky. Oh, just a little bit. This does happen to still wrinkles the paper, I find. So just gonna pop that down there. Actually, it's got secret decoder in the middle, hasn't it? So I don't need that title. Right, we'll get rid of that. Okay, what else did we have? We had an arrow sticker. Did I put that on? I didn't, so let's peel that. My nails are awful. Now I've got all vintage photo around. Perhaps we'll point to that. What is it? Okay, and then I want to perhaps we will use So it's week 30, so let's do a 30 in this. If I can get it undone. I haven't used this yet, this set. Oh, I always have trouble struggling to get these undone. I'm going to do this in black, I think. So there's a 3 and a 0. Make sure I've got it the right way around. It's going to come out backwards otherwise, isn't it? I will test it on my book page first. Let's use some archival ink. This is it's called Jet Black, but it comes out as slightly a sort of a inky blue. Okay, right, let's test it on that. That's back to front. Okay, so I have got it round the wrong way. Always test. Right, that looks okay. Let's move this slightly. Okay. So I might just pop that there. That was not brilliant. Okay, let me open this out. Oops, there goes the glue, and I'm going to try and hope this is not going to be a huge mess. Well, okay, that does not seem to want to. Let's just do the 0. For some reason that does not want to. Excuse my head. That's better. Oh, okay, that's better. Right. Get my cloth. That'll wipe. Okay. So I think we'll do. Just going to move this away from here for a second. I'm just going to do some different stenciling down here. Like so. And just a hint of it, I think, over here for a background. Like so. I hate using this archival ink. I always end up with black hands, you know, inky black hands. Okay, so I think that's probably everything. Maybe we'll put this one last arrow on. Just take the border off. Well, our weather's turned a bit. We went to East Sussex for our camping weekend, and the weather was extremely hot during the day, and then it gets quite chilly at night. And I did warn the boys that that would happen. Said to make sure that they had their pajamas on, and you know, Arthur said, oh no, I get too hot, I don't usually, you know, wear my pajama top and all of this. And I said, well, it will get really cold. And okay, so put that there. Right, so that's what my interpretation of the secret code. So just popping things away. So we will lid the distress ink and the glue stick. So to recap, what do you think of when you imagine a secret code? Is it a string of random numbers? Is it a strange looking alphabet? Is it symbols in a strange order? Create a collage with something that could look like a secret code. So this is mine. So I have, you know, the Morse code here and here, and also the flag code, which is something that, again, they a lot of the military use flag codes. And then we've got some arrows, and we've got top secret, and we've got the Runic alphabet, the Viking runes. We've got the secret decoder that you know, twist round, and you can build your code up with that. And just some background information there, which I think is quite nice. So I'm going to write on here, up the top here, hashtag 2022 planner 30. And that is it. So I'll just give you a bit of a close-up. So that's my interpretation of a secret code collage. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you all again soon. So, hopefully get back on track with my videos now that the weekend camping trip is over. And I've got a straight run then to start seriously getting back into it. So, I'll speak to you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.